Hello, everyone. So, in exactly 13 days and 14 hours, we will be holding our 14th annual 2021 Nadlan Expo Israel Investor Conference for real estate entrepreneurs, where dozens of real estate investors will come together to share knowledge and networking. So, today we have an interview with Dani Beit-Or, real estate investment specialist, lecturer, and mentor, and is the founder of SimplyDoIt, a real estate investment company located in California. Dani is considered a leading anchor in the field of residential real estate investments. For the past 17 years, Dani has been working as an independent real estate investor and mentoring real estate investors from around the world. Its scope of activity includes accompanying more than 4,500 real estate transactions in various markets throughout the United States. In his lectures, he teaches and shares his rich experience as someone who experienced the great real estate crisis in the United States and succeeded in it. In addition, Dani shares with the participants in the lecture the practical method he developed for real estate investments. Dani brings to his lectures a fresh look at the field of real estate investing and teaches how to avoid common mistakes and unnecessary risks in the process. So without further ado, let me introduce to you Dani Beit-Or. Hello, Dani. How are you?
Hello, Leo, my friend. How are
It's
you for
wonderful.
having me here?
It's wonderful having you with us. And we are so happy to announce you as our keynote speaker at our Expo. So we wanted to hear from you the main topics that we're going to hear from you in the lecture that you're going to give in the interview, in
Yeah,
the lecture.
excellent. Well, first of all, Leo, thank you for inviting me to speak to the group. I'm very excited about this event for a couple of reasons. First of all, the fact that you brought together few speakers, I think it's like 4 or 5 speakers into one evening to really provide quality information and quality education to the attendees. So that's awesome that we have an evening, not just with one lecture, but multiple lectures, different opinions. I think it's great altogether. Also, I'm excited personally because I speak a lot throughout mostly the US. I live in California. I speak primarily to US audiences. I visit Israel on average once every 2 years or so. Last time I was there was in 2019, and I don't even think I had a chance to speak anywhere because it was such a hectic visit, actually multiple visits. So I'm excited every time I get an opportunity to go back home, so to speak. I'm originally from Israel, obviously, and to speak, and it gives me, I'm more excited about it, right? I'm more used to speaking in English than in Hebrew. The Israeli crowd, for me, it's a different challenge, just because culturally there's more skepticism, there's more question. People do not afraid to ask questions, which I love about the Israeli culture. In the US, people are a bit more reserved and held back, and I love the people want to know and really know and understand. So for me, it's always exciting to come to Israel, speak, in my, native language, and my style has always been, my entire career, almost 20 years, is share, tell, answer, provide content, provide information. I never hold back. When I prepare, and I'll tell in a second as well, when I prepare any presentation that I give, I sit down with myself, and the first question I ask myself, what information can I provide that's relevant for this audience, that it will be valuable, right? Valuable. So for me, valuable meaning someone comes to registers to the event, spends their evening, with us in the crowd, and I want that person to walk away, from the lecture saying, you know what, I like it, I don't like it, that's one thing, but at least I didn't waste my time. At least it was valuable information, something I can take and walk away. And that has always been my style when speaking. Now, regarding this event, what I did first, actually the past few days, when Lior approached me and we started kind of talking about the evening itself, I sat down with myself last week and I said, okay, I don't have a lot of time. There's multiple speakers. It's a short evening relatively. What are the key things I can talk about that will benefit the people, you guys? And I came up with, what I decided to come up with is actually take all my years of experience and pull out the critical items, the important things that I've learned that can benefit you, as beginners, as someone who has not started, as someone who's already, started investing, so you can actually take 18 years worth of experience. So let me tell you just a little bit about that. Over the past 18 years, actually since 2002, in 2002, I started investing. I was in high tech in Tel Aviv, and I bought my first property in Phoenix, Arizona. In 2004, I moved to the States and started working with real estate investors. And over the past 17 and a half, 18 years, I've helped investors acquire somewhere between 4,500 to 5,000 properties, rental properties, right? I stopped counting a while back. So this is something that I've been through since 2004, going into the Great Recession or the recession of 2008, which taught me a lot. I always say that the recession of 2008, I came in as an experienced investor and I came out like a real pro. By the way, it devastated me on many levels, emotional levels, financial levels. It did not pass me without any hiccups. But just going through those years and seeing on the challenges. And remember, when I go into an era like the 2000 period, it's an era that I go with my own portfolio, my personal properties, also go in with other people's properties, because all my investors are there. They're calling for advice. We talk, we communicate, and so on. So I took all those lessons, the main lessons learned through that period, and I'm bringing them to you to that evening. And I will tell you that I've learned over the years that the lecture part of the lecturing or the speaking part of my presentation is the warm-up. And what do I mean by warm-up? It is setting up the tone, it's getting a direction, and usually my favorite part is to get as quickly as possible to the Q&A, because in the Q&A, it's usually where the real gems are coming out. And I will tell you, ask, I answer, and I provide information, and I provide clarity, grounded answers, and I provide sometimes answers you don't want to, you would not agree with, or you don't, or never thought about, and that's okay. And I'm going to bring all that many years of experience, a lot of transactions, a lot of successes, but failures too, and help you internalize, or understand some of those things so you can get more tools and you can get more clarity. And my goal is to help you use some of the things I'm going to be talking about in your journey of as a real estate investors. And it's relevant as a beginner, as someone who's about to start, and even those who are started investing and they're just maybe not sure what to do next, or maybe things didn't work out for them. It's an opportunity to talk about those things, go into the Q&A, and really truly provide you valuable content that you can use. And I know the other speakers that are coming, they're in the same category of speakers. They're in the same category of coming and providing valuable, usable content. And that's what we are all about. That's what Lior is all about, and that's the message I think he's trying to bring to the event. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 14th. I'm landing on the 13th. Hopefully, no problem. So finger crossed. So I'm coming on the 3rd, and the night after, I'm already with you guys, which means my family and my friends are going to wait one more night until we actually can get together. Lior, I hope that's going to help helps with explaining what's going to happen, or at least on my lecture that evening.
That's wonderful. We know each other for many years. You are a major mentor in our program, in our mentoring program. Everyone that went through your mentoring, been so excited. We have so many feedbacks, and from your students that were so happy to go through the process. I also want to tell all of you that are welcoming to join. We're going to have special promotions for whoever would like to join the mentoring program with Dani Beit-Or. And we want to take the opportunity to also show you like a few other benefits of coming to our meeting. All right. So first of all, real estate is not about the buildings, it's about the people. So there's basically not such an event. Our community is the largest community for real estate investors, Israelis that invest in the US. So you have a great opportunity to meet such other similar-minded people and joint venture and get to know either clients or people to collaborate with. And we're doing it. We're bringing the standards from the US with, amazing hall and delicacy food. And you're also going to have a raffle that you can actually win joining the mentoring program with Dani Beit-Or. We're going to have one ticket for that and one ticket for our course. And me and Dani and the other lecturers and mentors would love to meet you there and speak with you and answer any questions in the Q&A on the stage and off the stage. So just these things are priceless, basically priceless. And as you can see here, why attend, there's a small section here that says you also, if you didn't win that raffle, you still have 50% for that week to have to join the mentoring program or the course. We have an amazing location for you right in the center of Israel. And speakers, we still have a few other speakers that are going to join. I'm going to speak there. We're going to speak about, of course, Dani going to speak about all of his activities. We have other amazing speakers. So all you need to do is go to nadlanexpo.com, click register. You can also watch our agenda. And we will be happy to see you there. All right, this is where you buy the tickets. And tonight, 1st of July, the price of the tickets, now it's early bird that actually we're selling tickets for a loss just for our community. It doesn't even cover the delicacy food for $25. Tonight, it's going to go up. You can see here, 1st of April. It goes up. So this row going to be disappearing. And it's going to jump to the next row, $45. But with the $45, you're going to have other benefits like speed dating investing, which we're going to tell you in a different video. So I want to thank Dani for joining us today. And we're so excited to see you soon in Israel. And we'll be all gathering over there, all of the Israeli investors. If you happen to be traveling to Israel, you're more than welcome to come and join us. We can speak to you privately in English, of course, as well, if you're looking to invest. And that's it. All right. So we're going to see you soon. Thank you, Dani, for being here.
See you in 2 weeks in the Holy Land. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.